Time to whip some ass.
Greetings, my fellow Foxes. This is Fox Coop via the Foxtron, presenting to you today CM Punk's opponent at Hell in a Cell. So basically, John Cena, he's basically hurt his leg, calf muscle, and he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Now, they could be over-exaggerating this. It could be less. It could be more. That would be that wouldn't be an exaggeration, but it could be anything. And first of all, ignore the mess in the back. I wasn't stripping. Well, let's just not forget about my midnight job, alright? But anyway, let's get to this now. So basically, CM Punk, he needs an opponent now. People were saying, well, I was thinking, but, an Armageddon kind of Hell in a Cell with 5 other competitors to make him look strong, First of all, it could be John Cena. It could be a surprise. Maybe they just, like I said, over-exaggerating it. And he could come back out of nowhere. However, I feel they're going to, have this gap because they had such a great match at Night Champions. And maybe they're going to have a gap and then, they'll have a match at Survivor Series. So maybe this gap should be something which isn't really serious. Now, there's a few contenders. Randy Orton could be one. But I don't think it should be Randy Orton because you don't want him to get into a feud with him. I was thinking it could be someone like Rey Mysterio, maybe you could just have a good match with. It could possibly be Alberto Del Rio wouldn't work. He's a heel. It would feel awkward. It would. People were saying Big Show. Big Show. Now I've got a good idea for this one. If he was to verse Big Show could pretend he's a face, have the match, and then basically this is one of those screw job things where pretty much Big Show just lies down, and then it pretty much indicates that Big Show, Paul Heyman, who's the voice of the voiceless, and CM Punk, who's the voice of the voiceless, are basically all uniting because, Big Show is a Paul Heyman guy. CM Punk, obviously, we already know he's a Paul Heyman guy. And that could just be a way of screwing over, the whole audience. It could be a surprise element in essence. And something that I think is a pretty good idea. But, apart from that, if it was going to be an Armageddon and Hell in a Cell kind of match, you might as well involve people like Miz, Dolph Ziggler, all of those shizzles. If he was to go against Sheamus, it could be good, but like I said, maybe it needs to be happening at a better pay-per-view, when champion versus champion. Not really now, but there's no chance of him going against Triple H or Undertaker. That's not going to happen. It'll be cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. Heck, he could go against maybe Daniel Bryan and Kane. I mean, he did have a little bit of something going on between them, but that's rare, that's a rarity. But there's, there's many scenarios which way this could go. And to be honest, there really isn't that much to say, I recorded gameplay that was pretty much like 10 minutes worth. And this video is pretty much less than 5 minutes worth because there really isn't too much to say about who CM Punk's going to verse. You just have to, let's see. We've got to go with the flow, bring the flow. So, yeah, they're going to bring the flow to us. They're going to tell us, eventually what's going to happen. Maybe there might be a tournament, maybe, to see who's going to verse CM Punk. But it's definitely not going to be storyline based because you need John Cena and CM Punk to happen. You need that storyline to continue. It can't just stop. It's going to be like a small temporary break from their great match they had at Night Champions. But this cannot lead into a storyline or wreck them. It has to be personal, one-to-one, between them two. If you get someone else involved, that's going to mess it up. I mean, he's already had a feud with Rey Mysterio. I mean, he could have a match with him, but they don't need to, add him to the feud or add anyone else to the feud like Randy Orton because he's had feuds against him. They seem to continue on the one-to-one feud between John Cena and CM Punk, which is definitely going to lead up to Royal Rumble, in which CM Punk's probably going to go against Rock, and then Rock will probably beat him, and then maybe Rock versus Cena twice, even though they did say Rock versus Cena was once in a lifetime, but I don't know, maybe they can say something like once in a lifetime, but we just made a slogan that was bullshit just to make sure that we get a high buy rate on our pay-per-view. So, hope you understand that, and, pay again. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content and enjoyed this video in particular. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. I'm still stuck on this zone. Check out my recent video in which I talk about Night Champion predictions, which really is quite irrelevant now, but if you want to just check them out, see which ones I got right and which ones I got wrong, then, you know, feel free to do so. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. So I hope you guys have a nice day, you know, ladies and gentlemen and all that, you know, fellow foxes. And you know, I was thinking of some kind of like cool symbol. No, don't think of this as a coal, you know. I ain't gonna be, you know, having a good person, you know, hung up there or something, nothing like that. But I mean, like, you got PewDiePie's bro fist, and you got, you know, yeah. So basically, I was thinking that we could do like a fox sign, but I'm not really sure. So, you know, what I can say to my fellow foxes is, okay, yeah, that's pretty lame. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna, you know, go back and think about that and reevaluate my life in general after that, you know, stupidity right there. So all I can say is, again, thanks for watching my video. This is Foxcoop via the Foxtron, and I'm over and out.